Hey beauties, it's Erica Cherry. I'm back again. Today I wanted to talk to you about dry scalp versus dandruff, how to know which one is which, and ways that you can treat it. So they do have some similarities as far as they both cause itchiness. Sometimes they both cause redness and irritation, but they are definitely not the same. Typically, the dry scalp is what you see if you look on your shoulders and you feel like it looks like it has snowed a little bit on your shoulders. Those tiny small particles, white particles that you see, that is typically dry scalp. And dry scalp is caused because your skin's natural shedding, and the reason that that occurs is usually because your hair is dry. That's a signal that your scalp is dry and that you're not getting enough moisture, and your sebum, which is your oil glands, are not producing enough to keep your hair moisturized naturally, or potentially you're using products that's overstripping your hair of its natural producing oils. So then you're seeing those flakes. The dandruff, though, is usually larger, circular, kind of scaly, and you may have to actually take your comb and physically lift it up off of your scalp. You'll see it in patchy places, and if you lift it up, it'll look scaly, kind of oily. That is dandruff. And dandruff is caused by overproduction of yeast. And the way that you can treat that, well, I'll tell you some causes first before I tell you how to treat it. The overproduction of yeast is just it's a buildup in your body. And sometimes it's caused by poor diet, bad circulation, and it can also be a sign of infection somewhere in your body. But most of the time, it lies. And when I say improper diet, it can be from not having enough water, eating entirely too many sugars, including alcohol, fatty foods, dairy. All of those things can cause yeast buildup in your body. And it would be best to start having, try out an anti-inflammatory based diet. Some of the medicated shampoos that you will find, they typically have ingredients like salicylic acid, zinc, tar, coal, and other types of ingredients like that help to fight off bacteria. There are natural ingredients as well that you could look for in your products that can help with dandruff. And those would be tea tree, rosemary, peppermint, things of that nature. You can always rest assured that it will help you to slow down the production of that yeast in your system. One very easy at-home thing that you can do if you're experiencing dry scalp, but if you're experiencing dandruff, is to make a home ACV rinse, which is just simply apple cider vinegar with mixed in water, and put it in a spray bottle and spray your scalp completely. Give yourself a massage and then lift up those flakes off of your scalp before you proceed to shampoo your hair. Then shampoo your hair with one of those scalp care shampoos that I mentioned with the ingredients that I mentioned, and that should help to minimize your dandruff greatly. If those over-the-counter medicated shampoos or products with the ingredients that I mentioned do not work for you, that means that you may need to go see a dermatologist, because it very well could be a more serious form of dandruff like psoriasis, and that can only be treated by your dermatologist, which they're going to give you a prescription for a medicated shampoo. And ways that you can treat dry scalp is just by shampooing less often, making sure you're using products with a lower alcohol content or no alcohol in it at all, so that it's not drying out your scalp, and making sure to use light oils. I hope that this has helped you gain some clarity and help you to get rid of those annoying flakes.
complain.